Hey everybody, Cameraman Ralphan here, and welcome to the first layout update. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the overall layout in terms of the dimensions. Then I'm going to talk about the future of the layout in terms of what it's going to kind of be entailing here in terms of scenery. Then I'm going to go over a couple of custom designs that I've been working on over the past few weeks. And then I'll leave it off with a few of my trains actually running. So basically my table is comprised of three separate tables. This one, the main table here, or I shouldn't say the main table, but more like the biggest table here, is a 7x3. Then the second table over here is a 6x3, and there's my Dr. Pepper. And then lastly, we have the smaller table, which is the 4x3. That's a little hair there. So this area right here is going to be the town, where there's going to be a few businesses and then a street with a few districts there, some houses, a park. In fact, that big boy there is going to be displayed in the park. That or the Santa Fe Northern over there. But I mean, the only thing I really have for this town is the church here, which is something that my grandma requested that I get. And then I have this small station here, which I will actually be replacing with a Santa Fe station. So that's going to be fun. And then as we continue on over here, it's going to kind of get a little more rural. And then in this area here, this will actually be fenced off here. And that'll be kind of be like the yard area where you'll have like a yard office, trucks and all that stuff. And there's my picture of 493 there. Thought I'd just add that for a nice little touch. And continuing on this way, there's going to be a main road basically through that town that's going to also cut through right here. And in this area here is going to be a giant hill. Well, maybe not necessarily a giant hill, but just a hill. And then this will actually be like a canyon or a rock cut for that track. And then it's going to basically shrink down into here. And the road will also continue this way. The canyon will end around this area right here. The road will eventually just lead out that way. Or there'll be another path over here, which will kind of be like a hiking trail, like one of those starting points for a hiking trail. Because actually that canyon is going to be featuring a bike path, which my dad really wants. So I'll be adding that in for him. And that's pretty much overall layout. And then the rest of the stuff that I didn't cover is just going to be filled with a bunch of landscaping stuff. Oh yeah, and there's also Sonic the Hedgehog and Tails the Fox, just to kind of give a little more to the layout with something other than trains. So I thought that was a little bit of a nice touch. And there's a Paramarket 1223, but now let's get into some custom designs. All right, so here we have the first custom design, which is actually a fantasy design, which is actually not a railroad. I bet none of you could guess which one I'm modeling here. Anyways, moving on, let's just put that out of the way. Next one is actually my personal favorite custom design, and that is Bnsf 6078, which is one of 10 Bnsf 25th anniversary units. I am very happy with the results of this. This was a few days worth of work for me in terms of both painting and adding the decals, and overall I really love the outcome of this. I was actually inspired by a friend from Facebook who does these as well, and I thought his was so good, why not do one of my own? So we'll just put that one there for now. Last one is actually one I just completed a few hours ago, and that is BNSF's Golden Swoosh number 7695. And this one I got inspired to do after the 25th anniversary one, just after I thought maybe I should add another special BNSF to this. Overall, this one is pretty good, although I did have a couple of little errors on the number and the yellow stripe, but if I choose to fix that, it won't be that big of a deal. So overall, I also like this one too. All right, so sorry that this video probably wasn't as big as most of you had originally anticipated. I think I'll just aim the camera here while I conclude. So again, sorry it wasn't that long. I really don't have much to show right now, but in the next video, which will hopefully be out late next month or early in April, I will hopefully have the DCC conversion of the layout completed. Let me just get under here so you can see. There's a bit of wiring there, right through there, and that's going to be part of the DCC that I actually am going to be installing on the layout, so it'll be a lot more fun to run trains. And as of right now, only this Bnsf fake bonnet and an ACS64 are actually DCC. Everything else, nope, is not DCC, but hopefully within the next month that will change. I actually do have a job at an ice cream place, so hopefully I'll be making some good money from that. But in the meantime, here are a few run-bys of some trains, and I just want to say thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, click on the like button for more. Also, one more thing before I go, I am actually going to be selling all these containers here, so if you're interested, then message me on Instagram, and peace out.